This is a timeline of the end of the world, and you are here. According to the Bible, a ruler will arise who will lead the entire world away from God right before Jesus returns. You probably know him as the Antichrist. The Bible says the Antichrist is going to shock the world 8 times. Let's see if we can place these 8 shocking events on our timeline to find out just how close we are to the end. Starting with event number 1. The first time the Bible talks about the Antichrist ruler is in a vision God gave the prophet Daniel. In this vision, Daniel could see a fierce beast who is said to devour the whole earth. This beast had 10 horns, and out of these horns grew another horn, a little horn. As it grew, 3 of the original 10 horns were torn out to make room for it. It had eyes like a human and a mouth that was speaking loud, arrogant words. Daniel was later told that this beast represented a kingdom that would take over the entire world, and the 10 horns represented 10 kings who would rule this kingdom. But the little horn represented a man, the Antichrist, who would arise and eventually take over 3 of the kings and later control the entire kingdom. This is the first big move that the Antichrist will make. Today we see globalism becoming more and more prevalent, setting the stage perfectly for the Antichrist's arrival.
The economy is being globalized, politics is being liberalized, and the combination of the two will create paradise on earth.
But this is nowhere near as shocking as the next move the Antichrist makes. We learn from Daniel that after the Antichrist has secured his place as world ruler, he's going to make a peace treaty with Israel for 1 week. This word week is just referring to 7 years, not 7 days. This is pretty astonishing considering how many politicians have been trying to bring peace to the Middle East for years. These 7 years are what the book of Revelation refers to as the tribulation. We even learn that Israel's temple will be rebuilt and temple sacrifices reinstituted. With the horrific war taking place in the Middle East today, it's no wonder that people are going to love the Antichrist for the perceived peace he brings to the world. Up until this point, the Antichrist is just going to seem like the greatest politician who ever walked the face of the earth. But it's this next event that is going to cause people to literally worship him as God. The Apostle John tells us in his book Revelation that God gave him a vision of a great beast coming out of the sea. This beast had 7 heads and 10 horns and is another version of the beast in Daniel's prophecy, both describing the Antichrist. This beast was given a deadly wound but was miraculously healed, which caused the entire world to be in awe of the beast's power and follow him. The Bible says that after this miracle happens, people will say, "Who is like the beast? Who is able to make war with him?"